Shabbat Shalom. No one is free until we're all free. None of us are free until everyone is free. These are the words that echo from the heart of Judaism, especially during the season of Passover, which commemorates the liberation of the Israelites from bondage in Mitzrayim and in Egypt, as they make their journey through the wilderness to freedom in the land of milk and honey, right? It's also the words of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King that resounded throughout the civil rights movement. And I truly believe that this assertion, this affirmation, this holy recognition in the form of these words, no one is free until everyone is free, is at the heart of the human family. So that even when we cultivate our own liberation, our own awakening, our own freedom from inner bondage, we are lifting up the whole world. But it's not just some magical, mystical, metaphysical thing. It needs to be made conscious, I feel. So in this season of Passover, in my ancestral tradition, and perhaps yours, when we are trying to get in touch with that inner Pharaoh, that nasty ruler who bosses us around and oppresses us, who lives inside of each of us, when we're trying to cultivate awakening in our own lives, we are remembering all of the people who are oppressed, who don't have the freedom to even work on their inner selves because they're struggling just to survive. This is an interesting time. It always is in the springtime in all of the world's religions, because there's this beautiful confluence of holy days. In Judaism, it's Passover, so where we're celebrating the release of the Israelite slaves. And it's Easter season in the Christian tradition. It happens to be Ramadan in the Islamic tradition right now, but Islam uses a lunar calendar, so Ramadan circles throughout the whole year. This year it happens to coincide with Holy Week in Christianity and Passover in Judaism. It's also Hanuman Jayanti in the Hindu tradition, another one of my beloved, most active spiritual traditions. And we're getting ready for the moon of the Buddha's enlightenment, I think. And of course, in all indigenous wisdom ways, this is the celebration of the rebirth of the world every spring. For those of you who are grieving right now, I want to recognize that spring can be painful because the whole world is coming back to life. But maybe your loved one who has died or your relationship that has ended will not be coming back to life. And there can be a very harrowing contrast in your heart right now between what's unfolding in the earth and in your own reality. So I just want to affirm that this is an incredibly holy time, and that it's going to create complex feelings, perhaps, as you both celebrate the resurrection and acknowledge the ways in which suffering and oppression, loss and darkness still continue to permeate regions of the vast landscape of reality. No one is free until we're all free. Shabbat Shalom.